Forced down to reckoning, your dreams become the sickening. You thought you were alone, no, they bite you to the bone. You shout, break, break, break my mind, break me till the tail and wine, force my thoughts through hell and back, or leave. No, no, no! For crying out loud, that's the third time you've gone out of sync.
Well, I can't help it. You keep changing the darn pace. And the song.
I would know if I'm going out of pace, Tab.
Well, if you're going to be both the lead singer and manager of this band, surely you should have respect for your fellow band members.
Well, why did I let you choose the songs then, since your Apple products are capable of downloading songs?
Well, not everything goes smoothly, Nock.
Oh, hello there. I know, right? You're already planning on making an excuse to go to the loo, because of how boring this has already become. Well, skip to my loo, as I assure you that you are in for an extraordinary ride for the next near half hour. May I interrupt the okie dokie when I recommend you guys choose a different song? Something with a more slower pace and vibe.
Now this would make things run smoothly.
Really, iFe? Like what?
Oh, I don't know. What makes you beautiful?
Once again, iFe, you have saved the day.
You know me, Nock. Now you two start looking up the lyrics. I'm just gonna go for a little detour.
Yeah, you crack on. Right, Tab. Flip on that Wi-Fi, and thank goodness it isn't a One Direction song. I'd go bananas.
Nock? That is a One Direction song.
Sorry about that little argument back there. But you gotta admit, it's way funnier than One Direction fans losing their minds and trying to make their heads explode or something. By the way, me, Nock and Tab were just practicing our celebration song for our owner, Cyril, later, because he's apparently getting a promotion at his work today. Now who's Cyril, you might be asking? Well, let's just say you might meet him by the end of this episode. And
Angels! 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 Oh, come on, you angels! Where are you?
that's Jine. We consider him the nutcase of our troupe. Why do we call him a nutcase, you may ask? Because he talks like a squirrel. Get it? Nutcase, squirrel, because squirrel eat... Oh, never mind.
Angels! Angels!
Jine, what are you doing?
I'm trying to communicate with angels.
And where did you get the idea to do that?
Nock. I asked him earlier if I can hang out with him. Just for a chat. But like everyone else around this room, he said, and I quote, "Oh, I'm too busy to talk right now." And then he recommended that I have a chat with angels. And then I asked him, how on earth do I do that? And he said, "Oh, I don't know. Just bang your face onto something until you see angels flying around your face. Like this. Angels! Angels!" And he does have a point, you know. If Roger Rabbit can see angels after getting his head smashed in, then surely I can too.
Hello? I'm here. I'm not busy. You can talk to me.
Holy dust! You're right. I could have all this time. Well, we gotta get chatting then, mate. Right after I take 20 winks.
First thing I want to say is, don't try this at home, kids. Because, like I said, Jine is a nutcase. But he means well. He's a good friend, always willing to make his friends happy. Speaking of good friends... Top of the afternoon, sire. Jeez, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, I've seen something much more terrifying than a ghost. I've seen a...
What? Come on, sire, just spit it out.
If you say so, I've seen a monster!
A monster?
A monster?
A dog?
A monster?
Jane, I thought you were taking 20 winks.
I'm too scared to sleep now.
Jeez, I'm surprised you took my advice. Were you seriously banging your face in the...
Anyway, Nock here wants to talk to you about your song choice.
Excuse me, Tab, I can speak for myself, thank you very much.
Knock, you have a spark in your head.
Will you guys stop being jerks for a minute and listen? I've just seen a monster!
Okay, sire. What does this monster look like?
Oh, it's fair and handsome like Michael Bublé. No, it's big, scary, and hungry for death.
Okay, so did it just randomly try to attack you? Or did you do something to make it angry?
Why would I want to go and pick a fight with it? That's Nock's job.
Excuse me?
It just came out of nowhere, and it was staring at me, breathing heavily, like it wants to crush me.
Looks like this is something worth checking out. Guys, who's up for an adventure?
Yeah! And if we're gonna catch a monster, we will need the suitable equipment. Tab,
Monster detector, all is set.
Let's roll. Sire, shall we?
You guys go on. I'm staying put here, just in case my presence angers it.
actually, Sia, you'll need to come with us. Because you know what the monster looks like and we don't. Because I don't want this to play out like something out of a horror movie where we'll find something that looks like the monster and then go to investigate and it turns out to be a large pillar or something. And then when we turn around, the real monster is behind us, and then we're history.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and plus you got us as your knights in shining armor.
I hate you guys sometimes.
One small step for our master, and one bad tumble for us foes. What are we doing?
Would you rather stay up here and watch a Disney marathon instead?
Alright, fair point.
Right, down the stairs we go. Right, sire, where did you see this monster?
In the kitchen. But for all we know, it could have moved somewhere else.
Just to be on the safe side, Tab.
I hope you guys know what you're doing.
Well, if you pipe down, sire, we'll never know. Now, if you could please hush hush.
Achoo! Sorry, I needed to sneeze.
You know what? You're starting to become a right little...
I suggest we split up before we start killing each other, shall we? Don't worry, sire. We'll find this monster.
And tell us again, sire, what does this monster look like?
Big and scary, like any other monster.
Yeah, we know that, but you've got to be more specific. What does it even sound like? Is it French, Germanese, Chinese, Greek?
No, it looks like a demented elephant, and it makes noises like a drunk sheep.
Sorry, say that again?
You heard me.
Was it wearing anything?
Huh?
Like a bracelet, collar? I mean, a monster can't just have come into existence from thin air, you know.
You make no sense, Jine. So, sire, it makes noises like a drunk sheep. Could you give us an example?
I'm not going to intimidate it. It's not in my league.
What a marvelous day we're having.
Come on, Knock. Think of your happy place. Happy place. Nothing better than your happy place.
If you're thinking about Disneyland, can I sing
You most certainly cannot.
Hellfire, Darkfire? Anyway, here's a question. What's the point in thinking about Disney when you can't... I've got something. Something's between those two couches.
Then let's find out. Right. On the count, you pounce.
And you're helping me, right?
Of course not. One of us needs to live to tell the tale.
Ah!
What is it?
Everybody, meet Sire's monster.
And tell me, Tab, how is that scary?
That's something you'll need to ask Sire. But if anything, this monster is in need of a little kick.
Well, we'd better give it the boot then.
I think we should be running now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What's up, guys?
The monster. It's...
Don't tell me.
You guessed it.
Oh yeah, Tab. Spend the last few moments of our life telling everyone that our death is coming!
Oh man, you guys are such cowards.
So when you came running upstairs, were you training for the Olympics?
Where's the monster now?
Cyril?
Oh, you guys know me so well, don't you?
Well, if you weren't acting like a monster, we probably would be less dumb.
Or, if we haven't been led astray...
My head! What are you guys doing down here anyways?
Well, long story short, Sire came running upstairs thinking you're a monster. So we came down here to hunt this monster down, which in reality is
Me, basically.
In my defense, you were crawling around the house, covered in your dressing gown, and making weird noises.
Yes, and we wanted to keep the place clean for you before you got home from work later.
Forget the explanations. Cyril, why were you crawling around in your dressing gown and moaning like a drunk sheep?
Well, long story short,
has anybody seen my other shoe anywhere? I'd like to know today, please. I haven't got time for this. I have a promotion in half an hour, but before that, I've got to take these tablecloths and my stinking dressing gown to the laundrette. Because my gown smells like
Did you call Cyril?
but man, when I came round, my head was pounding. Like, so much so that I couldn't get my Pokemon fur off me.
Oh! So that's why you were on all fours and oinking in pain.
So, basically, sire, you were running away from poor Cyril here, moaning in pain.
You know what, Nock?
Never mind all that. Cyril, you got to get to work. Your boss is not going to give you that promotion if you're late. You appear to have a text.
Oh, let me see. Oh, great. Guess what, guys?
What?
That was my boss. He just texted me saying that as of right now, I'm fired. Because I forgot that the clocks go back today. And that he's found someone more younger and handsome than me to put on promotion.
Well, I've certainly learned something today, everybody. If you take a closer look at your greatest fears, you might find that they are friendlier than they appear to be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Or, in the time of darkness, sing a Disney song. What can I say except you're welcome?
What?
Not as important for asking for help from your mates, who will forever be in the friend zone.
Huh?
Do I have to say anything about angels?
But...
But most of all, if you're in need of a nap, make sure it has more than 2 stars.
But guys, this doesn't cover the fact that I'm now fired, and now I'm jobless, and I won't be able to keep up the mortgage for this house much longer.
Well, you better use that time to find another job in the papers, like you always do.
Why do I always get myself into these situations? My head again.
That's the spirit, Cyril!